Okay, moving forward with multiplication in section 13.4. When we multiply these together, we can follow this rule right here. And so I'm going to show you we can multiply what's under the radical sign, and we could get the square root of 16, and then the square root of 16 is 4. Now there's other ways to do that. We could simplify this first and then multiply together, and maybe I'll show you that on a few of these. So for this one, we can multiply them together and we'd get the square root of 200. And then the square root of 200 can simplify into the square root of 100 times the square root of 2. And then we have 10 square root of 2, or 10 radical 2. Okay. Looking at this one, we want to multiply our numbers up front here, and we get negative 15. And then radical 2 times radical 10 is radical 20. And then we want to remember to simplify radical 20, which simplifies to radical 4, radical 5. And we still have our negative 15 up front. This is 2, so we have negative 15 times 2 times radical 5, which gives us negative 30 radical 5. Okay. Next up, looking at the distributive property, we'll multiply here. We get the square root of 48 and the square root of 90. This one's a little bit tricky. We might think that it goes to 4 and 12. And I'm going to just do this to show you what happens. If we go to 4 and 12, we get 2 radical 12. And then here, if we go to 9 and 10, we get 3 radical 10. Now, if we type this in, this would not be in simplest form because this still has a perfect square in it. So we would have to break it down into 4 and 3. Don't forget our 2 up front. So we actually have 4 radical 3 minus 3 radical 10. And that's the simplest form. Okay. All right, thanks.